समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे तु जनकात्मजा पुरतो मारुतिर्यस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम् नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। हरि ओम, salutations to everyone. Shubh Deepavali to everyone. As much as we can, please try to say Shubh Deepavali. Deepa is the lamp, Avali is a row of lamps. Deepavali is row of lamps. Diwali has no meaning. वो short form हो गया. And you know, short forms are very dangerous. In one sense, Dhanteras is actually Dhana Trayodashi. Now Dhana Trayodashi one has forgotten. Actually it is not even Dhana Trayodashi, it is Dhanvantari Trayodashi. Dhanvantari Trayodashi has become Dhanteras. And people have forgotten Dhanvantari Bhagavan. Dhan means wealth. So everybody is running after wealth. And everybody is running to buy gold on that day, silver on that day. Dhanvantari Bhagavan must be wondering, what has gold and silver got to do with me? And enough jokes right now going on internet, you know, on Instagram and all that. IJ means Instagram joke. One fellow was having one full packet of, big packet is coming out. So one person asked him, क्या है इसमें? He said, सोना है. बोले, इतना सारा सोना? Gold? हाँ, दिखाओ जरा सबको कितना gold है. So he took out Mary gold, Tata Tea gold, like that. Then somebody asked another person कि धनतेरस को हम तकिया खरीद सकते हैं क्या, क्योंकि वो भी सोने में यूज होता है. All kinds of things. So Dhanvantari Bhagavan must be wondering, अरे क्या हो गया? Dhanvantari Trayodashi is where I am supposed to be worshipped, but उसके बदले धन. Same way now Deepavali को छोड़ के we are saying now Diwali, Diwali, Diwali. And for all you know, after some time it may have nothing to do with Hindus. And they will say it started like that. So we should remember, how will we greet each other? Shubh Deepavali. And how will you greet New Year? Very good. Nutan Varsh Abhinandan. If you want to know 4 other ways to greet, you can check my Instagram tonight. One new reel is going to come on that. But don't use Sal Mubarak. There's nothing to do with our Hindu tradition. Both the words are not native to us. Everybody goes on saying Sal Mubarak, Sal Mubarak. Why? We have dearth of words or what? Nutan Varsh Abhinandan. So Deepavali, when we think of it, what is the picture that comes into your mind first? Fatafat batao. Light. Lord Ram coming home. Then sweets, snacks, crackers, new clothes, rangoli, सफाई. कितने लोग ने सफाई की? मतलब सेम चीजें चमका के वापस रख दिया आपने? कितना निकाला? Chopra Pujan. New method of safai is unfollow those people who are unnecessarily trolling you or unnecessarily commenting, all that. That is another form of safai. People who are not helping, negative company, all that. Remove, safai. Anything else comes to your mind, Deepavali? Puja. Finally, Lakshmi Puja. Dhanvantari Puja. Lakshmi Puja also happens, but that happens on Deepavali night. Dhanvantari Puja happens on Trayodashi. Lakshmi Puja definitely happens. Lakshmi Devi will descend on the earth tonight, now. In the oil, na? She is there in the oil. Taile Lakshmi, Jale Ganga. During the Chaturdashi. Every water will have Ganga. And if you remember and do the snan, of course you get Ganga Snan Punya. So, Deepavali, we remember all these different things, but we forget. Deepavali is meant for sadhana. Deepavali is meant for Sattvaguna. Deepavali is meant for Yamaraj. Deepavali is meant for Satsang also, there is no doubt. Deepavali is meant for our ancestors. All that we forget generally. And today what has happened in the name of Deepavali? Cards playing, gambling, traveling, alcohol, Deepavali parties people have, and anything they are doing in the name of party and singing, Bollywood, dancing, anything, kuch bhi chal raha hai Deepavali ke naam pe. So festivals have a certain sanctity. That sanctity of that festival we have to maintain as the followers of this dharma. Deepavali is the day for fasting, but people are only feasting. Deepavali is actually the day of fasting. One is not supposed to eat anything on Deepavali day. You know that? I will come to it. So yesterday was Dhana Trayodashi. How many of you did Dhanvantari Bhagwan's puja? Few of you did. Okay. So first lamp is lit for Dhanvantari Bhagwan. He is the deity of Ayurveda. This Ayurveda is meant for us to live a healthy life. So Ayurveda, Dhanvantari Bhagwan is the deity of Ayurveda. And he came out from where? Samudra Manthan. So Deepavali would not be possible only without Samudra Manthan. But we forget Samudra Manthan only. Samudra Manthan, if it had not happened, Kamadhenu would not have come out. Vasubaras we could not celebrate. Samudra Manthan, if did not happen, Dhanteras, Dhanvantari Bhagwan would not have come out. Lakshmi Devi would not have come out. All that would not have happened. So Deepavali is connected to that, Samudra Manthan, very deeply. So on Dhanatrayodashi day, not only we should worship Dhanvantari Bhagwan, but follow at least one principle of Ayurveda by which our life will become healthy. Our body will become more stronger for us to do sadhana. Various things are there in Ayurveda, many different things are there, there is no doubt. Any one principle one can take as per one's personality. One of the simplest principles one can take is eat between sunrise and sunset. The earlier we have our dinner, the better it is for us. Because after dinner, after sunset, melatonin will start getting produced. Before sunset, that it does not get produced so easily. So our body is tuned according to the cycle of the sun. If we bring the body according to that, then we have lit the lamp of health. Otherwise, what happens? Deepavali time only maximum indulgence, eating, feasting, and way beyond sunset, all that happens. So we have to bring back the trend that festivals are meant for sadhana. They are meant for yoga. They are not meant for bhoga. How much bhoga otherwise one is doing? There's nothing wrong in enjoying. But the vritti should not be bhoga vritti. Vritti should be yoga vritti. That how to unite with the truth. So many opportunities are there in Deepavali. Do you know this is one festival where different deities are worshipped different days in different parts of the country also. Otherwise, Ram Navami, who will be worshipped? only Bhagavan Ram. Shivratri, only Shivji. Navratri, only the Divine Mother. But Deepavali, you see, all are worshipped. Ganesh Ji is also worshipped in Deepavali. Lakshmi Devi is also worshipped in Deepavali. Saraswati Mata is also worshipped. Kali Mata is also worshipped. Krishna Bhagavan is worshipped. Yamaraj is also worshipped. Yamuna Devi is also worshipped. So many different forms. So if we see, this is one festival of actually worshipping each day, different deities. So Dhanatrayodashi yesterday, Dhanvantari Trayodashi. Today is Naraka Chaturdashi. This is one topic we don't want to think about. Deepavali and Naraka, does anybody associate? No. Don't think about death. Death is inauspicious. Don't think about Mrityu. Deepavali says, this is Naraka Chaturdashi. Please think about Mrityu, and we should ensure that our hereafter is secured properly. And so we have to remember that one day this body is going to drop. So the second day is this Naraka Chaturdashi. Why there are 14? Why only on 14th Tithi? Chaturdasha, no, it is. We remember Yamaraj and we do tarpan for our ancestors and we chant shlokas. So today I sent out on the group also, but I don't know how many ever did or did not do. But at least we will remember 14 names of Yamaraj. Repeat after me. Yamaya Dharma Rajaya Mrityave Chantakaya Cha Vaivasvataya Kalaya Sarvabhutakshayaya Cha Audumbaraya Daghnaya Nilaya Paramesthine Vrikodharaya Chitraya Chitraguptaya Vai Namaha. These are 14 names of Yamaraj given in Bhavishyottara Padma Puran. So why 14? Chaturdashi, but it could have been on Trayodashi also. We can remember Yamaraj on Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Trayodashi, but specifically here is Naraka Chaturdashi. So there is different significances of that also. The other things also have happened on Naraka Chaturdashi, but Yamaraj we worship on 14th Tithi in this festival. Very simple. This is, we remember and we offer the Anjali with water and some black till and remember our ancestors for their Sadgati. And we also do Ulkadan. So sparkles are shown and we chant mantras for them so that the Pitrus who have come down during Mahalaya Paksha, Shraddha Paksha, they return. So we illumine their path. But 14 number, why 14 number? Because there are 14 worlds. That is one symbolism. There could be others. 14 worlds. The one who wants freedom from all these 14 worlds and wants to attain mukti. So one prays to Yamaraj, because till that doesn't happen, life will be Naraka only. Whether we go to that actual Naraka or not, life will be Naraka as long as we are limited Jiva. No matter where one goes. So Deepavali is the time to remember mukti. Every single day, if you see, there is a connection of immortality to Deepavali. Dhanatrayodashi itself is immortality, because not only Ayurveda, Dhanvantari Devta came out with what? Pot of Amrit. Amrit Kalash she came out with, no? Amrit means immortality. But what is the type of immortality that we need? First type of immortality, if we think that with the physical body we will be immortal, it is not possible. How will we become immortal with the physical body? At some point the body will drop or not. But everybody tries to be immortal through physical body or not. You tell somebody 70-year-old, he say, no, I am 70-year young. Can I come to a chick camp? If somebody is 44 years old and you tell them 46, no, I am 44 only. First white hair when it comes, what happens? First time somebody calls you uncle, auntie. One feels, nahi, bhaiya bulao, didi bulao, what is the uncle, auntie? I am not uncle, auntie. Chacha ji. We don't want to become old. All the Rakshasas, what they wanted? To be immortal, no? And what all new ways they find out how to not die. Rakshasas have good intelligence, they think what all ways to ensure that body does not die. So first type of immortality is physical immortality. That is not possible. Second type of immortality is go to Swarga. Don't go to Naraka, go to Swarga. So we say, Yamayatana I don't want. I want to go to Swarga. Okay, go to Swarga also and see what will happen. Finally, Kshine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti. So Bhagavan says that immortality also not possible. Then third, we want immortality with what? With our child. We want to be immortal through our child. Now on Chaturdashi, Naraka is there, no? Narakasura is called Naraka also. Short form of Narakasura is Naraka. That Narakasura is the son of whom? It's very interesting. Prithvi Devi and Varaha Avatar. Think about it. Varaha Avatar and Prithvi Devi's child turns out to be Narakasur. If our child turns out to be little prankster, what is the big deal in that? Bhagwan ka bachcha hi aisa ban gaya. Socho. So through the child we want to be immortal. Prithvi Mata has to then finally go to Bhagwan and say, Arey, isko maro. This fellow has captured 16,000 princes. And not only princes actually, he had captured different women of daughters of Siddhas, Devatas, Gandharvas, kings, Brahmanas, all of them. 16,000 different varieties this fellow has kept. Finally, Bhagavan has to come with Satyabhama and kill this Narakasura. Through child also one can't get immortality. Then, through money I want. Lakshmi Devi teaches us what? That by itself she is very chanchal and chapal. She will stay only at the feet of Bhagwan Narayana. Until we don't seek that Mahavishnu, Narayana, any level of immortality we get, even through wealth, na vittena tarpaniyo manushyaha. One will not get immortality through that. So actually you see each day there is a connection or to immortality. Wealth also is the wealth of Lakshmi. When we say, what is the meaning of Lakshmi? Lakshana, one who has great lakshanas, great qualities one who has is Lakshmi. So values, virtues, and Lakshmi finally is the wealth of Shatka Sampatti as well as the wealth of Brahma Vidya. That is the true wealth in life. The lamp that we light is meant for that may we discover that Atma Jyoti in us. So that is the true Lakshmi. So third day is where we worship Amavasya. Gurudev used to give a very nice example of that, explanation of that. Generally we think Amavasya is inauspicious, moon is not there. And many people say, if this person crosses this Amavasya, he will live. Some people have that, some physical disease or some challenge, and say, Amavasya par ho gaya to he will live. So generally Amavasya is considered inauspicious. But Deepavali Amavasya is considered most auspicious. And what is the explanation Gurudev used to give? That moon is connected to the mind. Even the Tattva Bodh we study, Manaso Devata Chandramaha. So the deity, presiding deity of the moon, of the mind is moon. That's why Gurudev used to joke that, that's why after marriage, where people go, it is called honeymoon. Nobody goes for honey sun. It's only honeymoon. Because if the mind was in the right place, that person would not have married. Now that he married, gaya honeymoon pe. So the point is that moon is mind, and no moon means no mind, means the highest state of immortality. That is the true Lakshmi. That is what we seek in Deepavali, that Bhagavan bless us with the wealth of that immortality, the wealth of knowledge, of self-realization. So third day is also connected to immortality. Then, so today is supposed to be the day when we are remembering Krishna Bhagavan, because he killed Narakasura. So today we will chant few verses from Bhagavatam. You repeat after me, where Mother Earth is finally very happy that this Narakasura has been killed, and he had not only captivated the princess and various other daughters of various other beings, but he had also stolen the earrings of Aditi, the mother of Devatas, also stolen the Chhatra, umbrella of Varuna, and many other things he had done. All that Bhagavan returns to what belongs to whom. And so Bhumi Mata, she says very nicely, repeat after me, Namaste Deva Devesha Shankha Chakra Gadadhara Bhakte Chopata Rupaya Paramatman Namostute. Namaste Deva Devesha. Salutations to the one who is the God of all gods. Who are you? Shankha Chakra Gadadhara, who has the Shankha, conch, Chakra, the discus and the Gada. Bhakta Ichha Upata Rupaya, one who fulfills the desires of the devotees. All these 16,000 women, they had prayed to Bhagavan, ki please come and liberate us. And Bhagavan came. Indra went to Bhagavan and said, please liberate me from the trouble of Narakasura. Prithvi Mata went. Everybody goes. When people are in trouble, they go to Bhagavan. When people have fulfillment of desires they need, they go to Bhagavan, and Bhagavan will fulfill. So one should ask Bhagavan. One should not feel man proposes and God disposes. That is not our philosophy. Our philosophy is man proposes and God fulfills. So, Bhakta Ichha Upata Rupaya Paramatman, you are the Supreme Paramatma. Namostute, salutations to you. Nama Pankaja Nabhaya Nama Pankaja Maline Nama Pankaja Netraya Namaste Pankajanghraye. So very beautiful. One thing commonly loved by Krishna Bhagavan, Vishnu Bhagavan, as well as Lakshmi Devi is lotus. If one worships, tomorrow Deepavali is there, no? You worship Lakshmi Devi, if you worship with 13 lotuses, minimum, you can offer as many, but 13 lotuses, she is very pleased. Make a bed of lotus and put Lakshmi Devi on that. She loves it. She lives in a forest called Kamalvan. And here is a beautiful shloka. Nama Pankaja Nabhaya. Salutations from whose navel the lotus has manifested. Nama Pankaja Maline, one who wears a garland of lotuses. Nama Pankaja Netraya, whose eyes are lotus like. Namaste Pankajangraye, whose feet are like the lotus. So, lotus is symbol of supreme creation of Bhagavan Vishnu directly. Brahmaji created everything else. Lotus and Brahmaji are created by Bhagavan himself. So it is called Sarga. Rest of the creation is called Visarga. It is the secondary creation. Lotus and Brahmaji is the primary creation, that is born from Nabhi of Vishnu Bhagavan. So lotus, remember lotus. So that way Prithvi Mata goes ahead and she does a beautiful stuti of Krishna Bhagavan. So in Deepavali we remember Krishna Bhagavan. Then we come to New Year. On the New Year, what do we do? Again we remember Bhagavan. See, Deepavali also is the day of Kali Chaudas, Naraka Chaturdashi is also Kali Chaudas. So we will worship even Mother Kali, lots of places. Why? Because she manifests as Maharatri on this day. And so Kali Puja is done everywhere. In Bengal and lot of places, Kali Puja will be done. In Gujaratis, we do Kali Chaudas, we go on the threshold and, kheer and vada is there. I still don't know why we do that, but go on the threshold, take that kheer and then put one vada like this, one vada like this, one back and one front, 4 directions. किसके लिए वो करते हैं वो अभी तक मुझे नहीं पता. If somebody knows, please tell me. Because I kept on asking throughout my childhood and youth.
The elders used to tell us that all the evil, it goes off if you throw it in all 4 directions. From all the directions, any evil coming to you will be stopped.
चलो अच्छा है. And you can't put like this. This hand you have to put like this. This hand you have to put. Cross you have to put. Like this only. Chalo, good. Negative energy. Throw it away. Vada bichara. But they do nothing in the house to do. See, anywhere else, like we have, sometimes we take rai and then you do nazar utarine and then you take away, because that rai has those properties and then you do remove the nazar and then you throw it away, or you take a lamp, etc. But this vada, we don't do anything. Simply we cook the vada from the kitchen, go out and throw.
Swamiji, we also, all the family members sit together,
cover
them with a blanket, the elderly lady from the house with a kalash and some water inside, and over it mustard seeds and chilies and all of that, move around 2-3 times and then go out with that and the vadas.
बट वड़ा में क्या किया? वड़ा भी किचन में ही था ना.
वड़ा भी रखा है
उसके अंदर.
वेरी गुड. सबके अराउंड एवरीबॉडी, एंड देन वी गो वेयर द एल्डरली लेडी हु हैज डन दिस विल गो एंड जस्ट पुट इट ऑन ऑल 4 साइड्स.
चलो, देन देयर इज अ मीनिंग. करेक्ट. वेरी गुड. थैंक यू फॉर एनलाइटनिंग. अभी तो पता चल गया. In our house, nobody did anything like that. See the kitchen से खीर, दूध पाक, what a दूध पाक you make actually. दूध पाक and vada. जाओ, फेंक के आओ, because we want to eat. So, anyway, so that is Chaudash. Then Deepavali. Then New Year Day. What do we do on New Year Day? In New Year Day, people used to say, whatever you do today, you will keep doing every whole year, sorry. By the way, Deepavali, how are we supposed to celebrate? Tomorrow is Deepavali, so I'll just tell you before we go to New Year. We are supposed to wake up early in the morning. 3 days we are supposed to do oil bath. Today, tomorrow, day after. Oil bath, nice massage the whole body with oil and then take hot water bath. And once you are ready, then we are supposed to do Shraddha for our ancestors. Parvana Shraddha it is called, with milk and curd, etc. Parvana Shraddha is done. Then we are supposed to worship Mother Lakshmi, keep fast the whole day. Then in the evening, wear white clothes, wear ornaments, and then worship Mother Lakshmi, and then eat what you have offered as the prasad. Then go out in the night, see the decorations and all that, and go and give gifts and all that, light lamps, all that happens. And people also shout out loudly so that Alakshmi will go away. Evening time, when before Lakshmi Puja is done, Alakshmi has to be driven out. Lakshmi ji is welcome. That is what is supposed to be done tomorrow. अब देखते हैं कितने लोग फास्ट करेंगे कल. These are traditions we have to revive, because the whole festival is meant for sadhana, for immortality. Oh, koi is going in some other direction only. What it should not be done, that we are doing. And Yamayatana and Naraka we want to be free from, but eating, drinking, gambling, whatever we are doing will lead us to straight Naraka only. Do you know one thing about alcohol? Surapan. The Smritis, they say that different papas have prayaschitta, but drinking alcohol has no prayaschitta also. And that papa is equated to Brahma Hatya dosha actually. Swamiji, that's why we don't read scripture. Issue is not about scripture, whether I know it or not. If you don't read the book of science and you jump from 10th floor, what, gravity will affect you or not? It won't affect you, dekho. Some people are saying, of course it will affect you. Hello? Experiment karna hai to karo jaake. Whether I know it or not, what will lead to what? Simple. Shastra says that, and how much alcohol does to reduce our grey cells, and it literally destroys cells in the brain. Hey, itne thode hamare paas. That also it will destroy. And then one going on drinking has normalized drinking so much. COVID time, everywhere else social distancing, and they started opening first what? Wine shop only. So the festival is connected to something else. It is meant for yoga, not meant for bhoga. And what all we do, it will lead us in the ulta direction completely. See, where is absolutely different, environment, where absolute cold and all that, there's no other solution. If somebody has to drink little for whatever, keeping themselves warm or something, it's a different matter. But that is not situation everywhere, no? So especially during festival time, one should take up some kind of a vrata saying these 5 days, I will not touch. Then sadhana has happened. Otherwise, what have we done? Simply light some lamps, buy some new clothes, eat sweets, give sweets to each other, and half of it you recycle only. Yahan se lao, wahan bedo. The whole thing makes no sense only. Where is the sadhana element in this? So on the New Year day, what are we supposed to do? That is the day for Govardhan Puja. So surrender and Deepavali go hand in hand. Immortality and Deepavali go hand in hand. Every single day there is an altar of surrender available to us. On that day, Govardhan Parvat Bhagavan has lifted, Annakuta is done, and we offer all that to Bhagavan, remembering what? That Bhagavan is our true protector. We may be worshipping Devatas and all of them, but truly who is our protector? Is Bhagavan only is the true protector. And his refuge we have to take. Govardhan Leela is for that. On that day we do. New Year anyway, a lot of people, in the earlier community, in earlier times, the financial year would start from that time. The new financial year would start. Now, of course, it has got regularized. So surrender to Bhagavan. And we used to get this new, what you call our Panchang calendar that day. Anything else is done on New Year day? One more thing is done. I'm just checking, not that I forgot. I'm checking how much you know. Resolutions, yes, we can take New Year Day resolution. Alakshmi, you have to drive out. Alakshmi. Alakshmi is the is the sister of Lakshmi Devi. So before Lakshmi Devi appeared from Samudra Manthan, Alakshmi comes out. That's why Alakshmi is called Jyeshtha. She is the elder sister of Lakshmi. And she marries one Asura. And that Asura deserts her and goes away somewhere. So she moves around, and what you call, she finds somewhere to stay. And so she is bad luck and she will bring misfortune and all that. So that broom and winnow, that with which Supadi, na? That broom and Supadi is meant for that, with shouting, and you remove. See, basic point is also this. Lakshmi comes to your home when there is cleanliness. Lakshmi loves cleanliness. Cleanliness is not there, Lakshmi will not come. So that day again, so that people clean. Remove bad luck and keep the house clean. That's the point. On that day, which is New Year Day, we also worship Bali Raja. It is Bali Pratipada. In our scriptures, that is the day when Bali Raja, those 3 days Bali Raja can come out. This Trayodasi, Chaturdashi, as well as the Deepavali. 3 days Bali Raja comes. So Vaman Bhagwan sends Bali Raja into the Sutala Lok. So the 4th day, immortality is connected to surrender. Bali Raja. Bali means what? Bali Raja gave himself. He sacrificed his ego and he surrendered to Bhagwan. And people think that Bali Raja was pushed into hell, into Patal. He was not pushed into Patal. You read Bhagavatam, it's amazing. Patal Lok, he was not sent to. He was sent to Sutala Lok. Sutala Lok is greater in Aishwarya than Swargalok also. First thing happened is that he was sent to Sutala Lok and he became the king of Sutala Lok. Second, Bhagwan became his Dwarpal. Third, Prahlad ji was told by Bhagwan that you have to remain here and give him satsang, because this Aishwarya and all that which is there can delude anybody. Keep giving him satsang. So he is enjoying both. What? Good Aishwarya as well as satsang. Then Krishna Bhagwan himself comes there to ask permission from Bali Raja to release those 6 sons of Mother Devaki who had been killed by Kamsa before Yogamaya, before Balramji and this Yogamaya and Krishna Bhagwan. The 6 sons are killed. Those 6 sons, Devaki Mata tells Krishna Bhagwan that you brought back the sons of Sandipani Rishi. In Guru Dakshina, Bhagwan gave the sons of Sandipani Rishi, brought them back and gave them to the mother, Guru Patni. Because she wanted that as Guru Dakshina, because she was very sad that my son has died. So he brought. So Devaki Mata said, my 6 children have died. You please give them to me. I want to see them at least, and then they can again return. So Krishna Bhagwan himself comes there, seeks his permission, and all the 6 are, brought on the earth. Mother Devaki looks at them, plays with them, feeds them, and finally they continue their karmic journey and they go. And Bhagwan also promised him that Bali Raja will be the future Indra. So he is Bhavishya Indra also. How much he got by just surrender. And we think those who surrender, they will be suffering. No. Bhagwan became his Dwarpal. Now what more is required? So 6th way of immortality is, not 6th, that is the 4th day, na? New Year. That day the immortality is because of surrender. Bali Raja and surrender. And the next day is Yamadvitiya. We say Bhai Dooj. Bhratridvitiya, but actually it is also called Yamadvitiya. I don't know why we have so much of fear. Yamaraj, Yamaraj, Yamaraj. And we have portrayed him also like that, black in color, fat, riding a buffalo, and having one nose, and having a, mukut which has horns. You see, actual picture of Yamraj as given in the Veda is very different. He is a very fair person, very handsome person, very nice he is. And we have somehow made him, I don't know why we have villainized him because we don't want him. But if Yamraj doesn't do his job, we will not be able to enjoy life, I am telling you. Pathetic our life will be. Think about it, from the time you are created, if you have only one body. How terrible it will be, no? We have different bodies. Now to Deepavali, every day you change 3 times clothes or not. इनके फंक्शन में जाना है सुबह को एक, इनके इसमें दोपहर को एक, फिर शाम को एक, three times. But when it comes to changing the body to a new body, no. So we have demonized Yamraj. It is high time we normalize Yamraj. That's what our culture teaches us. So Yamadvitiya. And why is that Yamadvitiya? Because Yamraj is very busy doing his job. So many jivas to take, and on time, not little before, not little after. On time it has to happen. So very busy, he doesn't have time to even eat properly. And Yamuna Devi goes on calling him, please come to my house, have bhiksha, have food. Nobody calls him, and he doesn't have time to go to Yamuna Devi's house. So one day he thinks that nobody wants me, my sister wants me. And she lovingly calls, chalo, I will go to the sister's house. So on Yamadvitiya day, he goes, and happily she serves him lovingly so much nice food and all that. And he asks, what do you want on that day? What do you want? He asks that day. So she says, see Yamuna Devi also, she doesn't ask anything for herself. She says, whichever sister hosts the brother on that day, the brother comes to the house and eats the food. Ensure that your grace is there on that brother and sister, and they attain immortality. They must have no fear from you. Fear of death is the greatest fear. If we remove fear of death, how will fear of death go? Only through Atma Jnana. There is no other way to remove fear of death. And for that, we remember 8 Chiranjeevis. So the brother and sister should sit together, worship Yamraj, remember 8 Chiranjeevis, and then have the meal. Now to we forgot, Yamraj to bhul gaye, Chiranjeevi ko bhi bhul gaye, pizza khayenge, burger khayenge, kya khayenge, menu is the topic of discussion. And what have you brought for me, what will you give to me, all that. What is supposed to be, wo to chala gaya kahin pe background pe. So this time is to revive all this. So on that day, we are supposed to remember all the Chiranjeevis. And hence, we will chant for these Chiranjeevis also, because these are the days that you are going to celebrate. It is going to come now, no? So repeat after me. Beautiful shlokas are there for this. On Kartik Shukla Pratipada, we will remember Baliraja. So chant. Baliraja namastubhyam Virochana Sutta Prabho Bhavishyendra Surarate Vishnu Sanidhyado Bhava. What a nice prayer this is, see. Baliraja Namastubhyam. Salutations to you, O Baliraja. Virochana Sutta Prabho is the son of Virochana. Virochana is the son of Prahlad. Bhavishyendra Surarate. He is a Bhavishya Indra for all the devatas. And what is our prayer to Baliraja? Vishnu Sanidhyado Bhava. Please bless us with the Sanidhya or the presence of Bhagavan Vishnu. What a prayer it is. Huh? That is the best prayer to do on बलि प्रतिपदा डे, न्यू ईयर डे, we should pray कि भगवान विष्णु का सानिध्य हमको प्राप्त हो. That's all. What else is required in life then? Then we have this day which is for the 8 Chiranjeevis. What are the 8 Chiranjeevis? Can you count all the 8? Tell me. Ashwathama, Hanuman, Parshuram, then Vibhishan, Kripacharya, Markandeya, then Hanuman over, Ashwathama over, Vedavyasa, and one missing. Bhishma is not immortal. So that is Saptaite. But that shloka also is there. But in that only 7 are there. There are actually 8. Huh? No, Saptarishi. See, Saptarishis are there for many, many kalpas and many, many cycles of creation. And they will change after every kalpa actually. Okay, you chant this shloka. These are 8. This is in Vrataraja. Vrataraja is a book, composition. In that it is there. Markandeyo balirvyaso Hanumanscha vibhishanaha Kripo drauni parashurama Eteshtau chirajivinaha. Drauni is Ashwathama. Drauni. So Markandeya, Bali, Vyasa, Hanuman, Vibhishan, Kripacharya, Ashwathama, Parashuram. 8. Bali you missed. Bali Raja का ही प्रसंग था, Bali Raja कोई भूल गए. So these are 8. We are supposed to remember them, and specifically it is said Markandeyo Mahabhaga Saptakalpanta Jivana Chirajivi Yathatvam Hi Tatha Me Bhrataram Kuru. See, Markandeya Bhagwan, the sister is praying for, कि may my brother live as long as you are living. Which is what Saptakalpa, for 7 kalpas. Jive Sharada Shatam is only 100 years. This is live for 7 kalpa. May you live for 7 kalpa. Chirajivi Yathatvam, because Markandeya for 7 kalpa. So this is specific immortality, because even these 7, or this 8, Markandeya Bhagwan, Markandeya Rishi himself is for 7 kalpas. After that, he also will drop the body. All of them, they are Chiranjeevi only for a certain long duration. The real immortality is only through Brahma Vidya. So Bhratra Dvitiya is again a day where brother and sister come together to remember what is true immortality and pray for long life of each other, so that the real immortality can be attained. Now see, each day, 5 days we saw, all the 5 days are connected to different types of immortality. Deepavali is a festival for that. So we will conclude with this nice shloka. In this you may say that Bhagwan Ram ka kidhar aaya? Bhagwan Ramji's return, of course we celebrate, and is beautiful, and lamps are lit in his honor, etc. Anand Ramayana and I think Padma Puran and some other places that is possibly mentioned. I have to still verify it. In Valmiki and Tulsi, there is only a great celebration that happens. There is no mention of Deepavali as an Utsava and row of lamps being lit. Aarti of Bhagavan is done, flowers are done, decorations are done, all that happens. There is no doubt in that. So we should remember this. The source may be somewhere else. Find out. If you all know also, find out the source and give it to me. If I find out, I will share. I came to know that Padma Puran, Anand Ramayana and some others may have a mention. Still have to, Skanda Puran also, yeah. But may have to find out still more details. So this is one shloka which is about the 3 occasions of Deepavali. Yama prasadato bhitim samriddhir lakshmi anugrahat agate raghave saukhyam Deepavalyam bhavantunaha. On Deepavali, may all of us attain what? Fearlessness through the grace of Yamaraj. And that fearlessness comes through Brahma Vidya. So, Abhaya Pratishtham Vindate, it is said in the Upanishad, through Brahma Vidya. Samriddhi Lakshmi Anugrahat. May we get prosperity through the blessings of Mother Lakshmi. And that prosperity which is good for us, which is good for others. Agate Raghave Saukhyam. And when Bhagavan Ram returns, so the Lord whom we have exiled from our hearts, may he return back as though, and we experience great bliss, because Rama is the bliss in us. So may Deepavali bring us all this. So you will get 3 nice prasads. One is dry fruits, because all of you gave dry fruits to me, so I am giving back dry fruits to you. Yeah, as you give, so you get. And one request, please don't give me dry fruit. For a few months and years, don't give dry fruit. Dry fruit, coconut, shawl, I have enough. I can start a business with that. Okay? So you get dry fruit for your health and whatever, fitness. Then there is this nice shloka to remember. Then there is the paper which has the description of this, simple description of these 3 days, what we are going to, what we should generally do. And specifically, because today is Naraka Chaturdashi, you will get 1 box of sparkles. And there are shlokas also written in that, what you are supposed to chant. So when you go home today, please light those sparkles and offer to your ancestors, so that some sadhana at least we do, and for our ancestors. Because Parvana Shraddha and all, how many people do and they have planned for it and all that, I don't know. But at least do the Ulka Dan. So now we will conclude with that. Please come take the prasad. After the Arati, take the prasad from me. And Arati, all of you will do. There are different plates which are there. We will sing Om Jai Jagadish Hare and do the Arati. And after that, please take prasad. In case anybody has a hurry to go, then you should take the prasad from here. 3 bags are here. Pick up one thing from each of these. And after that, we are going to burst our crackers. After Aarti is over, prasad we give to all. Crackers, quite a few are there. Please join us. We will be bursting them down. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Yamalokam Parityajya Agataye Mahalaye Ujjvala Jyotishavatma Napashyanto Vrajantuke Agni Dagdhasya Ye Jivaha Yevya Dagdhatule Mama Ujjvala Jyotisha Deyantu Paramam Gatim. Bolo Dharmaraj Yamaraj Ki Jai.
Cheers, everyone here. शुभ दीपावली.
अरे खा जाओ.